Hey guys, and now we're back again. We're going to be doing the quick dodge and burn. So just to show you a quick idea of what it's going to do, here is before and here is after. Alright, before, after. Alright, so first thing you want to do is you want to duplicate your layer. So you're going to press Command J twice or Control J for those on the PC. You're going to select your first layer, okay, and on the top layer you're going to do a Command I or Control I. Alright, and that's going to invert your layer. And now you want to change your blend mode now to Vivid Light. So we're going to go down here and change it over to Vivid Light. And now you want to do a surface blur. So we're going to go to Filter, Blur, Surface Blur. Alright, now I like to keep it at about a 30 pixel radius and a 40 pixel threshold. It's just where I found every single photo that I've done so far seems to be really good at. And as soon as this generates, we're going to move on. Alright, now I'm going to hit OK. Alright, now what we're going to do is once this is finished, we're going to move into a merge layers. So now we got both the layers on one layer. Okay. Now I like to double click and make this a DNB. Alright. Just so that's our dodge and burn layer. Alright, now what I do after merging is I will go to image adjustments and do a hue and saturation. Alright. And we're going to remove all color. So let's take it all out. There we go. Alright, so now we got no color in here. We have a layer that we have done the surface blur on. And now what we're going to do is you want to do a Gaussian blur. Okay, now what this is going to do is you can see the shadowing here, here. You see the shadows that are on her shoulders, a little bit in the hair here. And what we're going to do is filter, blur, Gaussian blur. And you can see here, whenever you do Gaussian blur, I like to stay between 10 and 25, and I'll show you why. If you stay down here in the low, you can still see her eyes, you can still see a lot of the areas that are little, doesn't look like a shadow. Alright, and if I go to 25, you can see it's pretty much nothing. Okay, it's just a little bit of here and there. Okay, so I like to stay between 10 and 25. So like in this image, I'm probably going to go about 12. So you can see here, you can see her shadows are there and it outlines very well. Okay, so I'm going to hit OK. Alright, so now we have the radius now at 12. It looks like all the little dark areas that we want, right? And what I will do is now we go in and we change our blend mode to a soft light. Okay, now you can play with this. You can do overlay, which gives a little deeper, or soft light, and in this case I kind of like the overlay. Okay, so you see everything's really nice and dark, you know, but you still have the detail and you're taking in a lot of the shadows. So if you want to see what it looks like before, after, before, after. Okay, and now, well, excuse me, one little bit that I like to do with the dodge and burn is I actually will take that layer and I will actually go in and burn a little more into the clothes. Okay, I'm also using shadows and 8% exposure. Okay, it kind of makes it so I don't go too much, but at the same time I can add the shadows that I'm looking for. Okay, and I like making this area here pretty dark. And I'm going to go in and then I'm pretty much contouring everything that looks like it needs to be a little bit darker. It's just something I like to do. And then I'll go in here with the dodge tool, okay, and then I'll put it on highlights at 6%. So again, I'm moving in small doses. And I'm going to go ahead and increase this, and we're going to just take it up a notch, you know. You just want it to get that nice, dodgy, burny look. And this is kind of what I do, just real quick. And I do this to pretty much every image I do. And I tend to like it a lot. So, and that's it. So now you can see before, after, before, after. Alright, thank you very much, and I'll see you later.